fight to get it. But the fact is, folks, it's not about the pay. It's about the symbology that is associated with the pay. And if you listen closely to the words, I think you'll get that. Every year we bring in 40,000 young American men and women. They are the new Marines. And the responsibility of the older Marines is to inculcate them into our service culture. It's a 24/7 kind of requirement to make sure they understand our values of honor and courage and commitment. They understand that they must be absolutely tenacious on the battlefield and yet always endeavor to do the right thing. Those are intangibles. But every year around 10 November, the cake for us is the tangible sort of recognition of that ongoing effort to bring these young men and women aboard. Every year we have this ceremony. The birthday is 10 November, but it's gone from a day to a season, frankly, and at some point we find an opportunity to celebrate the birthday. It's done in garrison or it's done in field, it's done in combat. November 10th, 1950, Marines in the high ground above the Trojan Reservoir. The company commander of Alpha Company 15 wrote the story. He said, I wanted to do something special because we knew we were getting ready to get into a big struggle with Chinese forces infiltrating the country. So he told his baker that afternoon to build a large flat white cake and to be able to cut it into 125 pieces. And over the course of that afternoon and evening, he wanted to get off the line 12 at a time because they were concerned about the attack. Into the warming tent, and they had their little ceremony. And that captain, later Colonel, wrote that it was so stark in his eyes and in his mind to see those dirty and bearded Marines holding that little piece of white cake in their dirty or black gloved hands. That night, he would lose 3 of his Marines, and he said it also was strong in his memory that the last time he saw these young men alive was with that piece of cake in their hands. Fast forward, 1973, 10 November, in the highlands of Vietnam. There, Marines had largely left Vietnam at that point. There were still advisors out with the Vietnamese Marine battalions. And a colonel at that point named Walter Boomer sent out a helicopter to 8 different locations to pick up his 8 advisors. And they brought him back to his location to cut cake, listen to General Zern's message, distinguish between the oldest and the youngest, and there wasn't much difference at that point.